Up next, though. Ooh, okay, so we moved from one player in Solari, and now we're going up to the next one. We have Glutonny versus T3 Dom. This match is going to be hilarious. I'm not even going to lie. Like, there's no reason in the world why Richter wants to ever be right next to Wario, but Gluto's ability to zone break against people who want to camp him is absurdly strong. We just saw it a little while ago against Yuri.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. I mean, T3 Dom's a different beast. There's not really another Belmont that plays like he does. We were talking about it earlier. It's just the way that T3 Dom plays, right, is how we all believed and perceived Richter to be when the game first came out, a top-tier character. He plays it like it's a top-tier character. It's terrifying. Obviously, there are glaring weaknesses that come up with this character, right? But we'll just watch. If you guys have never seen T3 Dom before, you're in for a treat for sure.
Absolutely. Now, unfortunately, I cannot remember their name, but Glutonny does have some experience in this matchup over at EU as well, because there is a very strong Belmont player there as well. I can't remember, unfortunately, but having that experience, you need it, because we were talking about it earlier. Dom is somebody who plays 4 moves ahead. He's setting up the cross, and he's setting up projectiles to make sure that he gets in. That's a really good counter ledge shot tool, except for the fact that
he was ready for you.
Exactly where he knew he was going.
Oh, man, a big old slap, too. Just kind of let him know who's boss. Oh! All right, got the spike off that, but nothing crazy, not able to get anything big out of it. The dash attack, though, this is going to be a scary spot. This is where the Belmonts can struggle, but we're going to find our way to ledge just fine. Yeah,
down tilt dash attack is going to be a very consistent KO option, because you want to wait for the ending of when they full hop, but also that back air coming through. As soon as you see the commitment from one of those fairs or back airs, make sure you put that pressure on, and Gluto did that immediately.
Man, dude, T3 Dom just out here. I do actually just realize the tag, just press B. But, man, that's a lot of A button that we're seeing, though. So he's definitely not quite playing into the stereotype that Belmont
It's Sunday, take him to church, all right? That's all I'm saying. We're talking to the Holy Ghost. But, I mean, you have to. Like, against Wario, I don't want to interact either. So you need to put out as much spacing as possible to keep him away. And the conversion, but good DI there from Gluto to go to the corner.
Yeah, man, that's one of the things that you got to be careful of. Dom, man, he converts off that cross like nobody else, man. It's so dumb, and I love it.
Always ready for it afterwards. It's basically like fighting against an assist. Like when you're sitting there playing against Belmonts, once they get out of camera range where that cross is, be afraid. But Gluto is actually, never mind. Gluto's actually kind of getting hit quite a bit. Gluto just needs one good edge guard to get himself in, but Dom is actually getting a lot of hits here, Skip.
Yeah, no, this is definitely starting to turn into a situation here, but still, Gluto does have Waft on deck here, so this is where things get a little crazy, right? You're playing with 1.5 stocks now. Actually, pretty much just 1 stock because you're already halfway gone. So, I mean, we'll see what Gluto's able to do. He's probably just going to try and find a way to close out the stock without using the Waft. But as soon as you get into that final stock situation, it's going to be lights out just about. Ooh, and this is why things are as dangerous as they are.
That was like the whole stress about that too is you can't really go for up Bs for Richter in that position either, because if you whiff one, you die anyway. So Gluto had complete control of center stage and neutral during that, but now it's gone. He's currently getting clapped up, trying to have a hard time getting back down, and Gluto's just playing with the lead very well.
No, absolutely. Okay, just continues to throw out the cross here, trying to find a way to get these aerials, this back air and forward air. Fantastic moves. They're fast. They reach so far, but, man, Gluto is absolutely smothering him. And that's just what Wario does, man. He's a great zone breaker. He's got that nair to clank with a lot of stuff and just finds a way in. It's just got active moves. And he'll get in there eventually, man. He's got great horizontal movement.
Yeah, he really does. Every single one of these F tilts, that forward air as well, just get off me. Just like doing everything he can to try and shut down the approach from Gluto, but it's just so rough. But the up B, once again, it'll get stale over time, but you need to just consistently gut check Gluto for trying to swing on shield.
Okay, gets the nair out of shield. Yeah, definitely was waiting for something there, but got the forward air out of the shield. The dash attack just going to go out there. Oh, you went way too deep. All right, now you're stuck, though. And that's going to be the stock 100%.
Down tilt coming through, getting him on the second hit, going to take it out. Don't think that this is over just yet, because there is a lot of damage that can get on board, much like right now. Oh, I think he wanted to wave on top of that to see if he can get a defensive option. Still, 22%, starting to slowly go back down because of that bite.
Okay, we just saw the holy water not quite able to connect with. Oh my God, that bike was just coming for you. Felt like some Indiana Jones stuff right there.
Yeah, like having to deal with the bike too is actually really stressful because of that tether over on the side. Don't play around there too much. He's got half charge Waft if he finds him falling up there.
Oh, okay. There was like 4 different setups he was looking for there, and then he realized like he had to go through plans A through C, and then went with D, and he was like, all right, man, this is exactly what we'll go for. We'll just get that damage built up.
Yeah, if he caught the bounce, he probably would have had the uppercut off the top and possibly taken away the game. 159, 46%, 1 dash attack, not even, just reading the second place, catching the down smash, and taking game number 1.
Wario spins out of his butt really well.
Oops.
My bad. Hey, what's wrong? You got some analysis to be putting in here? So anyway. So, no, honestly, Gluto played that really, really well all the way through, right? I mean, T3 Dom definitely had some definitely had some great plays, right? Using those aerials as well to try and keep Gluto out. But the big issue here was, again, just trying to stop the zone break that Glutonny was just able to get so many times, especially that chomp. That chomp came in way too many times.
Bro, the big issue is I just learned that Wario has ironclad cheeks. All right, going into game number 2 here. Yeah, round.
That's how you spin?
Yeah. Right round, right round.
Okay.
Okay. All right, game number 2. Running it back to PS2. No stage switch here. Going to be fading away from that up B. Not trying to take much from that. But does get the read on that. Gets the up throw. Ooh! Okay, Dom. I see you out here getting.
Oh my God.
That was absolutely a great way to send a message.
I mean, ICU and then sending Wario to the ICU off the top last zone. That was just absolutely crazy. This is why you got to be careful when you're fighting T3 Dom in these types of situations. You see him on that platform, you got to be super careful in exactly how you DI anything or react to anything because he's looking for a way to close out those
Yeah,
stocks.
I'm afraid to hold shield now on that platform because usually you're thinking, okay, it's Richter. He has no kill throws, right? He doesn't really have combos. Well, if he reads your air dodge, he sure does. Now Gluton's going to be thinking about that. And that was really smart. Threw the fire down to roll distance, so if he dived down, no matter what, he would keep himself safe.
Okay, trying to get something with the holy water, not going to find it though. Glutonny back on the offensive here. 122, whoa, that was weird, but you know, we'll take that.
That's so good because he uses that a lot against people who don't have a hitbox on recovery, so he'll go down there, hold down on the up B to make sure it connects. Like that, he gets the footstool and he takes it away.
Yeah, Glutonny kind of has a thing for footstooling people in those types of situations. But he's got a read on on how you're recovering exactly. He'll get his ledge guard and then he's going to footstool just to make sure, just to really hammer it home that he's taking that stock away. But right now,
dude, nobody capitalizes better than Gluto like that. The way he got late hit fair, got 45, and used half charge to take the momentum away from Dom.
Oh my God, that is probably one of the biggest feels bads that I've seen in a hot minute. You're playing so hot, right? And then you see the character across from you kind of pull out some cheese, let's be honest here. Take it away in early stock, and you're just like, oh my God, that was so fast. Like, what happened? What do I do now? And it's really just play your game. Like, that's what you got to do. Tom, as we can see, continues to play his game, but Glutonny doesn't have to bite on anything.
Yeah, it feels bad depending on where you're located, right? Because I hear EU popping off in the crowd. They're trying to make sure that he moves forward. They got Leon already moving up. That's a big jab block. Oh, actually committing to the second one just to make sure he can keep the juggle going. Almost got him with the F tilt too. I do not recall the last time Dom got a hit.
Yeah, listen, I'm almost willing to bet. Yeah, that's it. You know what? I'm almost willing to bet that the only reason why he went for jab 2 was because he actually meant the down tilt.
Possibly. It might have been a little bit late, but even with that, even after he messed it up, this was such a clean stock. This was so good. Cross up on a DI and everything. That was immaculate. But
well, that's the thing is, like, T3 Dom's been posting clips about him, like, doing up throws and up airs and, like, juggling you like that. So maybe Glutonny had that in the back of his mind. He saw the up throw and he's like, all right, he's probably going for this, goes for the air dodge, and T3 Dom's like, I only made that clip to throw you guys off. Like,
the extra meta level plays. Like, I see look, I see you hunting me down on Twitter. I know you ain't following me, but I see you. But right now, Gluto is currently up 2 games on Dom. And it is looking very good for him, too. We're going to see a switch up here to Smashville, reducing the amount of distance he's got to work. But we talked about this before. This is actually a stage that works very well for Belmont because you got Cross that covers the entire thing almost the whole time. Unfortunately, though, he ends up dying at 26. All right, that one's actually enough.
Yeah. If you thought his momentum was gone before, I don't know what to tell you. He's got to make some crazy plays if I'm to believe that he's back into this right now. If you like Gluto, getting that grab, right, waiting for the cross to come back before he starts going with his up throw so he can get his damage built up on those combos.
One thing I will say about Dom, I don't know if he's going to pull it off here, but there has been multiple times in the past where we've seen him at tournaments. He's gone down in sets, and then he just turns it up on last stock. So maybe it comes out here because he's definitely competitive. But however, Gluto is just having a field day with his disadvantage right now.
Yeah, no, Gluto just continues to find ways through. It's like he's definitely very familiar on exactly what T3 Dom's trying to get going here, because he's capitalizing on everything, man. Like whenever Dom like gets into motion, like Glutonny just sits there and you go, all right, look, I know he's going to be trying to do this. I'll just dance around this. I'll wait for a little bit. The patience is honestly the big killer here.
Yeah, I think Dom is going to be looking for a forward throw pretty soon. He's trying really hard to condition Gluto into shield that ledge so he can possibly get it. He's near that range right now that's very low, but instead just trying to find the shield poke. That Nair's going to put him deep off. Actually, not that far off stage.
Oh, I think he was looking for the forward tilt, but T3 Dom with the landing forward air. The grab is going to be able to take the stock. I do like a little spin around with the bike just to show your muscles off, show how strong you are.
You got to flex a little bit. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, he actually got away with that because obviously Gluto's off there every single time going for that tether, but the early recovery to mix it up a bit. He's starting to get a couple of hits in there. You can kind of see an energy shift here. Forward throw. Yep. Follow up on the Nair.
I don't know if the Nair is definitely what he wanted. I think he was trying to send Gluto back out. Oh, no.
A little bit too far away, but there's still one stock left on deck. Gluto is getting hit a little bit more as the set has gone along. Positions him. He almost gets the up B. He shifts down. No, he gets away. He does get a ledge trap back.
Oh, man. I hate it when combos don't work like that, man. The sickest setup and just not able to get it going, but man, oh no, Gluto's got full charge on Waft and a whole stock to play with as well. He can kind of mess around here a little bit, wait for his opening.
I don't know, I haven't seen, like, I mean, Gluto has the full charge Waft, but he finally he got a hit. It took a good while before he actually got a hit. Dom was controlling the whole pace.
Okay, there comes that cross, you know, basically a nice little 2v1 here situation. Glutonny does have to pay a bit more attention to where that cross is at any point in time. We know the conversion to T3 Dom gets off of him, so, and that's it.
There it is, finally closes it out. Dom made as many attempts as possible to try and get that stock. There's a few times where he definitely had the setup to try and convert into the up B, but he just missed. He did a really good job waking up at the end. However, a little bit too late. Gluto is just so good at dealing with zoners, man, especially ones who space him out with multiple projectiles. He somehow always finds a way in with that really good aerial mobility, and that's going to be